Hale, you can go first.
Davion, Cal's talked a lot recently about improving your play in the last 4 minutes as a team. What's the key for you guys, assuming you're going to probably play a bunch of close games in this stretch coming up?
Yeah, just to notice the situation that's going on, like we're up or down, and just take advantage if we are up and clock time, and then we've just been working on finishing, like how we're gonna finish plays, when grind the clock out into the last like 10 seconds, and then get into our set in order to hit the shot and seal the game. And then just making free throws, hitting those daggers at the end of games. Like that's really what we've been working on, and just trying to not fall off. Take advantage of what we've done for the whole game and just seal it out.
Jerry Tipton, go ahead.
Yeah, Davion, I wanted to follow up on that. I wondered what happened down the stretch of Vandy. You guys had that well under control, then they score like the last 16 points, whatever it was.
Yeah.
What do you think happened?
Yeah, I mean, like what Coach says is, playing not to lose. We kind of were in a situation where I guess it felt like we were already winning that game and it was already won, and then we're like, all right, let's hurry up, let's get out of here, and we can't have that type of energy, because like you said, that spreads, and every time that we're winning, and we need to use that to work on the next game and the next game, like just play the game situational, as if we're not even looking at the score. So and that's a maturity thing. That's what Coach talks to us about. And that's what we're just going to continue to work on, sealing games out.
And if I can ask one more, I wonder, Tennessee's won the last 2 times they've played at Kentucky. Teams doesn't happen very often where a team wins here 3 straight times. How motivational is it to avoid that kind of history or anything like that?
Yeah, that's my first time actually hearing that. So, I mean, that's definitely a motivating factor. Like 3 times is like almost domination. So we definitely have to try to end that streak that they have going. That's why we have the fan base that we have. That's why we have the type of university that we have. I mean, we're very competitive here. So I'm definitely looking forward, and I know my teammates are this Saturday.
Thanks.
John Hale, we'll circle back to you.
Yeah, given that you guys are still trying to prove yourselves against a ranked team, what do you think when you look at the schedule coming up and see all these big games, like 4 Saturdays in a row?
Yeah, that's really good for us. I mean, some here, some on the road. So, I mean, you definitely get an equal balance. But, I mean, the SEC is a very competitive conference. As you know, like anything can happen. But that's what prepares you, So we're definitely looking forward to that. And, I mean, that's going to be really exciting. I think it's at Auburn next Saturday, a really big time arena. It's going to be fun. I mean, all I can think about is just fun. That's why we play the game.
Nick Roush, you got next.
I'm curious, Davion, is there any differences, particularly for you, when Xavier is playing point versus when Tata is at point guard?
Yeah, I mean, they both definitely have 2 different playing styles. Like Tata is more like methodical. He's gonna take his time. He's like super patient, and I mean, so is Xavier, but it's at a completely different pace. Like Xavier's flying it, it's going super fast. But I mean, both of their playing styles are really well. But yeah, they're definitely different for sure.
John Hale, back to you.
David, obviously you've gotten somewhat of the full Rupp Arena experience this year, but this is really your first big home game since you got to Kentucky in front of a full crowd, because all your big games have been away from home this year. Just what kind of is the feelings about the environment you're expecting tomorrow?
I'm super excited. I mean, the BBN family, like they show up, even if it's exhibition, if it's whatever it is, they're going to be here. So I'm kind of, anticipating what I'm used to seeing. But I'm super excited. Like, I really love playing here, and it's definitely different than what it was last year. So I am very excited. I came back just to feel that energy and be in this environment. But like you said, it's a noon or 1 o'clock game tomorrow. So if these people pack this place out and give us the energy that we need tomorrow, that's special.
Jerry, back to you.
Davion, it seems like you're on a good streak shooting wise. I'm wondering how the season has evolved for you think, as a shooter.
Yeah, it started out rough. Well, it actually wasn't as bad. And then I had got ill, and then I came back. Timing and rhythm was just off. But, that's what it is. It's a roller coaster. I mean, you just have to stay committed. Like, one moment it could be really well. One moment, it can go back downhill. So you never just get too high or too low on yourself. You just keep working, staying in the gym. And that's what I've been doing. And it's paying off. So I'm just continuing to keep working.
Thanks.
Tyler Thompson.
Davion, you guys lost to Tennessee at Rupp last year, but you won in Knoxville, and you had a really, really good game. I think you had like 5 threes. What were your memories of that game?
Man, that memory, it was a great game. I came out feeling it, and then I just couldn't stop. Like, once I get in that mode and I see 1 or 2 go in my mind, like, I just got to keep going. And I've hit that mode a couple times, so I know what it feels like. And I think my teammates at the time knew what was going on with me, so we just kept going. And the environment was great. I think my dad started arguing with some of the people upstairs, and Devin Askew's dad and like a bunch of the parents was all rooting together. So that was a moment where we weren't just unified on the court. Our families and everybody was sticking together up there too, because their fans got a little rowdy even during COVID. So, that was pretty funny. All my family and friends were there too. So it was dope. It was a dope experience just because, of the circumstances we were under last year. So, I'm looking forward to having a really good game and hopefully same turnout that we did there this year here tomorrow.
Anything else for Davion? Got a few more minutes left here with them if you got any questions. All right, we will let Davion go up. Hold on. John Long with one.
All right.
Go ahead, John.
Hey, Davion, you mentioned about the game being at 1 o'clock. What does the early start mean for you, and what are some of the things that you have to do differently to prepare for something like that? Are you a morning person?
It just depends. It depends on what day you ask me. Am I a morning person? But a lot changes. We have to wake up a lot earlier, probably 7:30. Like everyone on our team agrees, and it's not mandatory. It goes to show you the type of team that we have. Coach asks us, do we want to have a shoot around the day of an early morning game? And everyone is like, yes, we do. So that means we have to be in the gym about 8 o'clock, and that's usually what time we'll have breakfast on a regular game day. So. It's just a lot earlier, getting your body flowing and getting prepared at a way earlier time, 6 hours ahead. So, it's fun, and we have the team to do it. Guys really are super engaged. So, it's fun.
Are you saying that everybody agrees to get up that early? Surely there are 1 or 2 that would rather stay in bed at that time.
Yeah, and I might be the 1 or 2. I don't know, but I will say majority rules. So, if 6, 7 guys say, well, about 8 guys say, yeah, then you don't have a choice. You fall into that group. So that's what it is. And it seems to work. So.
Who on the team is the most rah-rah, get up early kind of guy?
There's a couple. Like, I know Jacob, he'll get up early. Kellen, he's a early, get up guy. And there's a couple, just to list a few, but guys are super engaged, and sometimes our early morning shoot-arounds are a little bit better than our regular, days. So